Brian Miller Jr., what's going on? Good morning, brother. Appreciate you jumping on the show.
I'm good with your boss, man. Everything cool?
Everything cool, man. You so laid back, champ. You give the impression you don't even want to be here. We good? We good? We still on your
You're
good
too cool,
side?
man.
No, it's cool, man. We cool. That's just
Oh,
who
wow.
I am.
Oh, all right. So, man, let's jump right into it. Grade your performance, man. I mean, I think you look beautiful. I don't know if you heard my interview with your father. Um, I think the thing that stuck out for me was that everybody was bragging about his left hook, and you went out there and decided to beat him with the left hook. Was that intentional, or did that opportunity just arise and you took it, or did you want to show him? Because I remember Earl went into the Mikey fight, and after that fight, he said, outboxed him because y'all said he could outbox me. So I showed y'all I could box. Was it like that for you, or just you took what was there?
Now, from a personal standpoint, I didn't even tell my pop this. Now, I did want to land that left hook. I wanted to go left hook for left hook. So, like, that's why I was going left hand crazy. I could have thrown in the right hand, but also to add on to it, I had surgery on my left hand as well. So, I know a lot of people's questioning that too. So, I know for a fact if I get a knockout with the left hand versus somebody with a good left hand as well, it should show them something.
Definitely showed us something, man. I think. Well, I want you to answer. Do you feel you showed a different version of yourself in this particular fight, specifically comparing it to your Giovanni performance?
I would say yes because it was more. It wasn't as action packed, but I was still calm and cool. So I think it did show another side that I can also box. I ain't got to brawl all the time, but I think it definitely did show a different side.
Speaking of calm and cool, that composure was certainly something that I was like, okay, boom, A+ right there because you got hurt. I don't know how you take it.
Yeah.
If you went back and watched it and felt that you were hurt, walk us through it. But to us, I'm like, oh shit, he got hurt with the left hook. But you didn't panic. You didn't clinch. You didn't over clinch. It was like you shook it off and then you went to work and hurt him. How was that moment for you? And yeah, what did it feel like?
Yeah, in the first round, yeah, he caught me good. I ain't gonna lie to you. He caught me good. With a left hook actually. I came out a little bit too stiff. That's why I started, moving a little bit more in the second or third round. But I was in shape. So like so as soon as he caught me, it was just real quick, you know what I'm saying? And I had shook back. So it wasn't nothing at all. Still the mission is the mission. So being calm and cool helped me through that process as well. So as soon as I got caught, all right, cool. I'm still right here. We still fighting. Just like he said at the press conference, he hit hard, but I hit hard as well. Can you take mine? I can take yours.
Now, obviously, like the your demeanor, the way you fight, I think that you're gonna have fans for life, right? Like Sean Porter, it didn't matter if he lost. Gabe Rosado, it didn't matter if he lost. I'm not saying you want to lose.
I was gonna say
I'm going.
we
I'm
ain't talking
going
about
somewhere.
losing.
I'm going somewhere
We
with
ain't
this. I'm
talking
going.
about losing. Now.
No, I'm not talking about losing. I'm just going somewhere with your mentality. I feel
Go
like
ahead, go ahead.
you've demonstrated to us that, and again, this is no disrespect. You correct me where I'm wrong. I feel like you want to show us that whoever's there with you isn't better than you. You're better than them in whatever way that may be. Um, and I feel like that could get you in trouble. Obviously, you went in there and banged with Giovanni because they said he was going to knock you out. You went in there and exchanged left hooks with this guy because they said he's a big left hook puncher. So, like, I don't know. Are you always going to challenge what the naysayers say, or, will you do what you need to do to get the win?
Now, I do like the way you're thinking, and you are actually very, very right about that. So, I was thinking about that after the fight, like, why am I making my life a whole lot harder? Pops always say, making life simple. So, if you don't gotta brawl with nobody, you ain't gotta go left foot for left hook with anybody. Why do that? So, you are absolutely right, and I'm learning from that as well. And I'm just gonna make every fight a whole lot easier now.
You the man. Um, my last one, and Ryan, if you don't have anything, then I'll get to the people's questions. Is do you plan Like, is it in your mind, in your heart, I want to be at that fight for Stanionis and Ennis? Do you want to be in the audience? Do you want to, like, do you envision yourself getting in the ring, or you don't give a fuck about that? You let your manager handle that. If you get that fight, it's gonna happen. It's not gonna happen because you showed up to the fight.
Yeah, I don't think me pulling up or not pulling up would change anything, to be real with you. But now, regarding do I want to fight whoever wins? Yes, but I won't be there.
All right, Ryan, you got anything before I go to the peoples?
Yeah. Yeah, Ryan from the Six, Brian Norman Jr. Appreciate you, brother, for coming on the show.
Good.
You hurt your hand, so you got surgery, I believe. Did you treat this camp like every other camp, or did you guys lay off on the sparring? Because I saw you were in Salis for a lot of your camp.
No, this was the most clean camp we done had. Like, regardless, we didn't have to hold back. So, no, this one was cool. This one was cool. Like, we had no hand problems at all.
That's good. That's good. So I also heard Bob Arum saying he want to do more PBC collabs. You got Barrios on the mind next?
Shoot, man, we can definitely make that happen. I best believe I'm down for it. Like you just said, April 12th, you got them two going at it. That's standing on some boots. Shoot, let me go and get Barrios up out the way. Like I done said before, he over there sitting in the corner chilling. Man, come on outside, man. I just want to shake your hand a little bit, man. I just want to see what you got going on.
You gotta get off the porch. Yeah. I
Yeah.
feel you, man. Those are all my
Man,
questions,
come
Ness.
outside. Man, come play with us, man. We just trying to chill for a little minute or two.
Man, I love your mindset, man. I really do. You are, it was funny too, because I had to really look at your hat and I'm like, oh, that's the top rank hat. I thought you had like went out and bought your own, war hat. But I seen Top Rank was
Oh
promoting that
yeah.
particular hat and package. But
Yeah.
that's how I see you though. You give me them Hagler vibes, bro. Like that hat fits you so perfect. Like the fact that I noticed on the side, it was a bit of a letdown, and noticed that it was the Top Rank promotion. I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
I wanted you to have been the one to like, yo, I want to wear this hat because I feel like that's who you are. Our versions Hagler in a sense where you don't care, you just want to fight. I know you guys had some financial issues where the fans want to give you some heat for, but I think you prove it in your performance, man. You're like lay it on the line type of guy. Fighter rather,
No.
not type of guy. Lay it on the line type of fighter in your performances, I think.
No, just because Top Rank was promoted don't mean I don't live it though. So Pops put me on Marvin Hagler as a little kid. So he won I embodied the most. Like early on in his career he was trying to box and try to have fun with this boxing game, but they robbed him. So he said, forget that. I'm finna go out here and get mine. And I did the exact same thing as well when it came down to Giovanni. I'm doing the exact same thing when it came down to Derek Cuevas. And I'm gonna keep on doing it going forward in my career. Now it's time to go out here and get mine. I ain't got time to go to the judges and let y'all try to play me. I ain't got time for y'all to try to pick sides because of the business of boxing. I ain't got time for none of that. I got two hands right here. I'm decide my future myself.
Your father was telling us a story about the cops calling him and finding your car in the park, and then him later finding out that you was just in a park bench 3 in the morning reading. Um, yeah, man, talk to us about that. He says that that's the type of stuff that
Nah.
you do.
So now that night I wasn't reading. That was different. That was different. Other nights, I mean, other days I may be reading or something like that. But now that night I was just out there chilling. Like it was where it was at, man. It was like this big old open space. It had the moon out there, you know what I'm saying, all the stars and everything. Like I'm a visionary. I like, you know what I'm saying? I like dreaming a little bit. I wouldn't have been here if it wasn't for dreaming. Got all y'all trying to talk to me and things of that nature. I envisioned all of this. So that's what I was doing that night, envisioning days like this.
Beautiful, beautiful. But is it like a sleep thing where you can't sleep and you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna just get out the house and enjoy nature, or it's you like to be out at that time of the night in nature?
It's it's more so I like being the perfect place to, like I said, just dream about what's next. Like, and then also at night, sometimes I can't sleep anyway. I'm a natural night owl. I try to force it away, but I'm a natural night owl. And I try to force away, but um, just being outside, calm and cool. You see how I am right now. So,
Yeah.
I know how it is outside, especially at night, all quiet, cool, what I'm saying, low key. So, I don't think nothing better.
All right, I got a couple of questions from the people, and when I say a couple, I think there's about 20. So you stop me when you ain't got no more time. Octo, yo champ. Octo says, yo champ, good win. What's your favorite candy? And tell us one fun fact about yourself.
I ain't really big on candy, so I can't really say nothing on that.
Wow, I think you're the first fighter that doesn't eat candy.
Yeah. I mean, I
Wow.
eat it. I don't really care for it like that.
So you don't have
That's
no
all.
sweet, like, do you have a sweet tooth though? Is there something
So,
that you
all
got to
right.
cut out during camp?
So I got you. I got you. So
Okay.
candy and chocolate to me is two different things. So
Oh.
now chocolate on the other end, you got me. You got me.
Yeah, I
what's
feel
your
you on
prefer?
that.
What's your preferred chocolate?
Shoot, them brownies, man. They be
Okay.
getting to me. They be getting to me. But shoot, one crazy fact about me, shoot, I ain't really got nothing for you. Shoot, I'm clear today. What you see is what you get. I'm just a straight head on dude that like to be about my business.
Nice. I got Treese in Toledo, Ohio that says, "What is the hardest thing to cut from your diet during training camp?" But you just said that. But he has a secondary. So, what is the best brand of gloves you've used?
Actually, the hardest thing to cut for camp is the wings, man. I love me some wings, but
So wait.
Chicken
Because I've
wings.
done
um,
research. I've done research, and they obviously say that there's not as much protein in chicken wings, but it's not bad if you make them in the air fryer. You just can't fry chicken wings.
so actually, I do that finesse all the time, and I
Okay.
truly believe in that. But I
All
be
right.
throwing the wings in the air fryer all the time, man.
Let's
So
go.
I'm
Yeah.
Yes,
still
sir.
cool then. That means I'm still cool then.
You should be,
Cool.
man. Listen, it's
Yeah.
You
just not the
straight.
best part of the chicken. It's not going to give you the most protein like a breast, but yeah, if you're
Yeah.
not frying the meat, there's nothing wrong with eating chicken.
Yeah. Sure, I throw
Eating,
that thing in the air fryer, man. We straight then. But
yeah.
to me, the best gloves is the gloves I just used my last fight, which is the Grant gloves. My hands feel protected, but at the same time, I can still knock somebody block off. So those the ones right there.
Champ, I ain't trying to be in your business. I'm just trying to help. Did they sponsor you for them gloves? Cause them motherfuckers like $800. If not, we got to get Grant to help you with that. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, they blessed me with those.
Okay,
Like I rock with them. I rock with them heavy for that.
shout out to them. And I think I've seen you in. I know Everlast. Have you used Rival before?
Not in a real fight, but I have like when I was an amateur training and all of that. And actually, I love rival.
Okay.
I'm glad you said I'm finna go and get some for training right now.
Oh man, tell Jolene to holler at Russ Abner, man.
Salute.
We
Yeah,
gotta
Russ
get you a
Amber. My
WBO
guy,
champ,
man.
man. You get a WBO champ. We gotta get this stuff for free. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We gotta get
You
this
got
for
you got to
free.
use
Yeah.
your advantages, man. Use
Yeah.
your advantages.
Um,
Yeah.
I bring those up because Thurman, at once upon a time, was a welterweight. He used to use Rival a lot, but I feel like they look bulky, like in defense. Do you like it if they're bulky because you get a bigger kind of defense?
Shit, I'm no what the kind of rival gloves, they straight all the way. Like literally what I just said about Grant gloves regarding uh hands protected, but also at the same time you still knock somebody block off. Rival gloves the exact same.
Mm. All right, Ruin the 504. How long do you plan on hanging around 147-pound division?
Shoot, I'm gonna be here for a good little minute. I'm cool right here.
Just to add to that, do you think you could be like B Hop and Triple G? Can you get 2021 defenses?
I could definitely do that. I make this weight no problem at all. Um, I think I hit my little men growth spurt. You know how you put a little extra weight on a little bit. So I think I'm right here for a smooth little minute.
Wow, that'll be dope, man. People don't really hang in the division anymore. It's like the new wave to move up, but Ponce de Leon, B Hop hung out at, 60 forever. Triple G,
Mm,
he didn't move up to his last fight with Canelo. And,
yeah.
all those guys getting in the Hall of Fame. We got Donald from Baton Rouge. Would you fight Jake Paul? Would you fight on a Jake Paul undercard? Excuse me. Would you fight on a Jake Paul undercard?
Yeah, I fight on the Jake Paul undercard. A lot of people be trying to get mad at Jake Paul and what he got going on, but what y'all don't realize is he bring a whole lot of eyes to boxing.
Yes,
So
sir.
now, of course, you may laugh at what he got going on, but look on that undercard. All them people eating, all them people making a name for themselves. I believe her name was Amanda Serrano, and you see what she got going on. So, nah, I fight on the Jake Paul undercard.
Yeah, man. Look, literally right now, I got an email 5 minutes ago. Alicia Bumgarner's going to be fighting on Netflix on that MVP show because they just signed her. So yeah,
And
you
guess
can't
what?
you can't be mad at him, man.
Yeah,
Netflix. I wish we could
Netflix.
all. I
Yeah.
wish every boxer could be on Netflix so they could be seen
And
by
look.
millions.
And guess what? That girl finna get paid. And then if she do her thing on that, the next check after that finna be even bigger because all the eyes that just seen her.
Hmm.
Word.
I got I don't know what username that is, but we're gonna go with what's up, champ? It's Dub Nation. What do you do to stay looking so ripped? Cause you be looking extra solid, bro. Much love.
I appreciate that. So for the most part, it's I'm gonna say credit to my pops and genetics. If you see him right now, the boy's still in shape.
Hell yeah.
So of course genetics, but also what he pops also taught me discipline. Just stay on your p's and q's. Like, okay, you just fought Saturday, but why you trying to pig out and go crazy? Like, what you get out of that? So, not just main thing, genes and discipline.
Dope. I mean, you do a lot of running though. You're not an average runner. I think you told us you run like 6 miles or 8, right?
Yeah,
That's a lot.
10. So I do fives. I ain't gonna say I do it all the time, but tens, fives, threes, and stuff like that.
Careful on
That
them
road
knees,
work,
champ. We
man.
need we want you to be around, man. Careful on them knees.
Now we
Nah,
welcome to the new age, man. They got so much technology now, man. These knees gonna be cool till I'm 80.
Beautiful. I got Rod that says, "What book were you? What book were you reading in the trails that night? The police called your pops."
Man, leave me alone. I told y'all I wasn't reading no book at no 3 in the morning, man. But I will say this: the book I was reading for this fight, I actually finished it the day of the fight. It was called "The Quantum Manifestation Code: The 12 Laws of the Universe," and I would definitely recommend that book. It teach you, how to work with the world, work with the laws of nature, and just manifest what you want.
Was it a hard read though?
Now, I don't think anything is hard. Well, some books can be boring. Now, this book right here was cool though. It was cool.
Okay. I love that Southern swag. Did you work on a basic during this camp? I don't know what he meant. Did you work on a basic during this camp because you're fundamentally sound? I guess he meant did you work on the basics
Oh,
during this camp because you're fundamentally sound?
no, I'm always working on the basis of fundamentals. Like, no matter what, the fundamentals of boxing is always in play. Um, I'm gonna go with Roy Jones. A lot of people say he is very unorthodox, and he do a lot of unfundamentally sound things. But if you listen to what he say, he literally say the exact same. He say the exact opposite. That's all he worked on: footwork, basics, fundamentals. Take it to Michael Jordan, the same exact thing. They say he was real big on fundamentals. Everything play off of the fundamentals. That's why you can now have fun with it because you mastered the fundamentals so well.
For sure. And that was from Rodney Carter. Next one is from Dodge. He says, B. Norman, what up, champ? You're coming off two great performances. Which performance felt better? Do you prefer beating a guy into submission or knocking him out with one punch? Thank you for coming on the show. Salute emoji, boxing glove emoji.
I appreciate you, but no, the last fight, I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't satisfied. The third round knockout. So the Giovanni fight definitely got it for a few reasons. I beat him down, like I took the fight and the will out of him. And but you seen the picture when I had all the blood on me, man. That wasn't my blood. That was all of him. I had knocked him out in front of his hometown. Everybody was down me and everything like that. It's like that meant a whole lot to me. And it was how I won the belt. With this dude, I didn't necessarily knock him out. He quit. So it was just like, what's
I
up,
think,
man?
I
Like
think, I think,
I
I
thought it
think,
was
champ,
anything in the fight.
I think you got to rethink that one, man. You put yourself only on the level of like Tank. Remember, Tank made Hector. He hit Hector so hard Hector couldn't see. You hit this dude, he start batting his eye and he act like he couldn't see either. He turned
Yeah.
his back. So yeah, man, I think that
I
what you
I
did was
joined
impressive.
I joined this fight game to fight. He in the ring with me. We supposed to be throwing these things. Why you quitting, man? So
Hey, no
I
What
had
you
mas, no
mean?
to,
mas.
He quitting because you punching, champ. You
I
punching.
don't
You
care
proving
about
you
none of
punching.
that. He punching too. I didn't care.
Obviously not more than you. That's the
Yeah, he
thing.
made a
You
business.
hurt him more than he could hurt you.
Yeah,
Word.
but nah, it was just I wasn't fulfilled. That's all it was. So shoot, as soon as I had came back to the crib, I had did like 20 rounds of sparring with the people at my gym.
What?
Damn, you
I had
wanted
to get
more?
Oh
Damn.
I had to get it
man.
out. I had 3 rounds. That's it. That was a sparring session. So I
I
had to go
Nah,
in the
feel
man,
you.
that just mean
gym.
top rank could bring you back quicker, baby. You ain't getting no damage.
Let's do it.
I got Quest that says, "What up, champ?" Quest from VA. Who would you want to fight that's not in your division? Okay, so that's
That's
like a
not in my
move up.
division.
That's like a move up or a move down, right? Not move up. I guess maybe you bring them up. You the champ. You could bring somebody up or bring somebody
No,
down.
I like hard fights. It's this dude named Baval. You know what I'm saying? He been looking at me a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? So like,
yeah,
I gotta
yeah,
go check
right,
Let's
this dude
champ.
out
go.
real quick.
Let's
The
go.
175 division, y'all better be on notice because your boy coming up there, man.
Hey,
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I
wait,
love
you
it,
are you
man.
serious? You think you could finish your career at 175?
Boy, no. But no, I think the biggest I probably get, that's if I force it 160. But
Okay.
now I could definitely see myself fighting 54, like close to the end of my closer to the later years of my career. And like, you know how Canelo had went to 75 just to see where he at with it. I could see myself doing that too. Like 168 though. 160, 168.
I got unbiased brim that says, did the boots negotiations, quote unquote negotiations, teach you a lot about the underhanded processes when a fight isn't truly wanted by a promoter?
Yeah, that whole process done taught me a whole lot about the whole business game of boxing. So I'm actually happy all that happened. It was just like, oh, okay. I see how it plays out. I see what be happening in the background now. So um is I'm not afraid of what the people say anymore because of all of that. It's just like they simply don't know what's going on.
Hmm. Yeah, it is a lot we don't know, especially in negotiations, man. We only get whatever's
And
leaked.
then it's just yeah, simply that right there. Y'all only get what's leaked. So if I say something first, what I said is the truth.
Hmm.
And then let's say I got more fans or whatever I say is now the truth.
I got Dre Day that says, salute, champ. Congratulations on the win. How high do you plan on moving up in weight before you end your career? By the way, you should spar Devin to help for the culture. Cried out loud emoji 3 times. Obviously, you answered the how high, but not the sparring Devin question.
Yeah. So now with the sparring Devin questions, I really did would love to spar Devin, but I can't do that at the moment simply because he moving up to 147, and now he is a potential opponent. But I do love everything he got going on, him and his pops. Just like me and my pops. So I wish I could help him out, but no, I can't do it.
So let me ask you, do you feel that is the reason ultimately the Boots fight didn't happen? Because you sparred Boots and you gonna fight Boots. So what's the difference between sparring Devin? You could still fight Devin unless you feel that sparring changed things.
No, I just don't want no familiarity with each other. Like I don't want no anything at all. Like let's say I hit him too hard or whatever. So now he be like, okay, cool. We just gonna never accept that fight. We just gonna act like he is nobody gonna do this and do that. Unless I don't want anything at all. Let's say it was just a straight up good sparring session, but he could have did more of this to beat me. I don't want him to know anything about me. I don't want to know anything about him. I want everything to be on the fly, just like that.
Mm. That mentality, boy, you a dog. Major media, what's a better accolade, being a multiple division champion or a unified champion?
Shoot, I say that's a situational thing for real. But either way it go, the fact that you are a champion, that says a lot. Now, you said different division champion, right?
Yes.
And I would say that does have the upper hand just a little bit, simply because you did it twice at two different weight classes. So it shows that your power and skills stand strong, also moving up.
Brian, I'm sorry if I'm wrong here, but my producer's saying that I missed it, that you said, and I quote, Bud knows when I asked you about moving up to 75?
One more time.
That,
Bud. No,
remember
I think Evil.
when you were talking Bivol and the whole 175 joke, one of my producers says, they think I missed that you said Bud knows. Or did we hear that wrong?
No, I said Baval. I said
Oh,
Baval.
Baval. Okay. Okay. It's the
Yeah,
accent then.
yeah, my bad.
Let's see.
Baval.
We got Grant says, salute, champ. Thank you for bringing intrigue back to the division. Your recent performances have been stellar. Have you made any changes in camp between the Randall Boca Chica fights and the Stantillion and Cuevas fights?
Not necessarily for real. It's just now I can just finally do everything I want to. Like I ain't got nothing holding me back, like regarding my hands and things of that nature. But now we can just go out, no nothing holding us back at all. Also the little time off I had, the little 10 months or whatever, it was perfect simply because I had time to let my body real dead heal up. Like I was going through a lot my the first half of my career. Like my body was just beat up. So I did need that break. I was just thugging it out, just kept going and going and going. That's why I got the attitude I got now. That's why I am who I am now. That's why I fear nothing and nobody. Only the man in the mirror. But yeah, now I can just finally train how I was supposed to train.
I got to ask to follow up. So do you think winning the title had nothing to do with it? You know, the phrase in boxing before we all got involved is, oh, a champion, gets 80% better when he wins a belt. Is that true? Because outside looking in, you look like a different fucking person. The way
Hmm.
you walk, the way you talk, everything. I mean, I don't know. I feel like your swag has changed since being a champ.
No, I say also winning the belt did help out a lot. Simply because let's also add what I just said. I was fighting through a lot my whole first half of my career, but yet I became a champion while still fighting through it. So it's just like I wasn't even at 100% for that fight that I actually won the belt with, and somebody else hometown knocking his block off took the whole fight out of him. So how far can I truly go? So that was a big motivator as well. Like y'all let me sit down and marinate on all of that, but y'all let me get too comfortable. Y'all done already messed up.
I got you sure you got time?
Go ahead.
All right. I got Vidal Price from Atlanta. A lot of folks sleep on Atlanta as a fight city, but if an amateur boxing event was held in Atlanta, you and your pops would show support and attend, right?
Most definitely. Actually, the night that I won my fight, I wish I could have went up there, but I was fighting myself. But no, it was guys out there in Morehouse. They were doing their thing. We had two national champions, I believe. So, no, I definitely support Georgia boxing.
Following up, I'm following up on his question. How is your gym? Like the kids, I mean, now that you brought this title back and you've been putting out these crazy performances, like how have the kids in your gym and the fighters in your gym, how has that been?
That's actually one of the biggest motivators, simply because. So I remember right before I won the belt, they were still doing their thing, but they're just doing their thing. Cool. I win the belt. Now they're just like, oh snap. You see how it's how far I can take it, because the champion is right here in front of me. Like he ain't on TV. Like I'm a very big Floyd fan, very big Roy Jones fan. I seen him on TV. So now imagine if I see them in person, it's like, hold up, this is great. It's right here in front of me. And like I get to see him train. I get to see him do this and do that. So cool. Then I win this fight. And then, like you just said, I'm a whole lot better. I look a whole lot different. So it's like, dang, I've been seeing him put the work in. and I see that he got better when he already won the belt. And guess what? He back in the gym again Monday. Right after he just fought Saturday. So I'm finna follow his footsteps and go even harder. And like I'm seeing them do the exact same. Like when I was moving around with him on Monday, I ain't gonna lie to you, they're trying to take my head off. But I loved it because it's the eagerness that they have. It's the confidence. I want to prove myself. I want to show, and it's just like I like that. Like they not scared of me or anything like that. They trying to prove themselves. They want to show themselves also that they could be a champion one day too.
Have these
Yeah, yeah,
welterweights I'm sorry, Ryan. Let me just slide this in. You could jump in. Have
yeah.
these welterweights made you feel like you got a target on your back now? And I'm not necessarily talking champions. Obviously, it's always going to be difficult to make unifications. Those are the big fights. But the contenders, are you getting DMs? Are you hearing more interviews of people calling Brian Norman Jr. out now that you're a champion, or no?
Actually, I haven't got one DM. I haven't seen one statement. I haven't heard my name at all from a fighter. But no matter what, my logo is a target. But I also feel like I'm the target that can't be hit. So since y'all won't come for me, I'm coming for y'all.
Ryan?
Word, word. Yeah, so I just wanted to know about the Atlanta fight scene because we saw Tank Davis sell out there. We seen OTX doing work out there. So like,
That boy Shakur
why can't we
Stevenson
get
way
a
back in
yep, Shakur
2021.
Stevenson? Yep. So why can't we get a big Brian Norman show out there? I feel like the East Coast will come down, Florida will come up, Atlanta's there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can have a big party.
I mean, if all my folks in the comment section, y'all two right here, y'all whole fan base, hopefully my fan base, I mean, we all just talk the top rank, just slip up through there and just be like, you know what I'm saying? Just have a little homecoming fight for the champ, man. Just the little country dude from the south. I think he deserve a little homecoming fight. What y'all think? And then maybe we can make it happen, cause I'm definitely down for it.
I agree, man.
Now you're a guy that's all about the smoke, though. The homecoming fight is supposed to be the victory lap. So like, it's not supposed to be a Boots or a Stanion. It's more like a Blair the Flair or Adrian Broner.
Yeah. I
Those
mean,
don't
no
those
matter.
don't be sounding like they're up your alley. How do you feel about champion building fights? Because those are fights to build your fan base, not necessarily to build your rankings, right?
I also believe that I train hard for a reason, so every fight will be a victory lap. So the fact that it's in Georgia is just only make it better.
Perfect. So you got no issues with those two opponents, right? Because Jolene is listening. They going, somebody gonna hit her up.
I'm cool with whatever, man. I'm in the fight game for a reason.
Let's do it. We got Dre Bogus in San Diego. Salute, champ. If you could test your skills against anyone in history, who would it be and why? Got to be
Um,
Hagler,
I,
right?
no, actually, it won't be. I got
Oh,
something better for you. Pernell Whitaker, like that boy
okay.
there. Exactly that boy there. He difficult, just plain old difficult.
So you
Like
just want to see
I
can
hate.
you hit him?
I just want to land one of them. That's it. I just want to land one.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yep, yep.
Um, Going back to that Devin Haney fight, since it's a big fight, how soon would you want that? Obviously, he's got this contract with Turkey Al Sheikh. He would have to win this Jose Ramirez fight, win the Ryan rematch, and then maybe he's available if Al Sheikh isn't going to offer him anything after that. Do you see him being able to do all those things, or do you just see a world where I'll still fight Devin Haney even if he has another loss? Not a, excuse me, even if he has a loss, because he doesn't have a loss at the moment with the no contest.
No, regarding can he do it, I don't see why not. I mean, the boy work hard. He on his P's and Q's. He doing his thing. Plus, he got a lot to prove as well. So I know for a fact he got a chip on his shoulder. So I do believe he can do it. And would I fight him after all of that? Of course. No matter what, we both at 147. So anybody that's in my weight class, they can get it.
And your dad felt like, you know what, I respect Devin after going through what you went through with Ryan and you see my son knock out Cuevas with the left hook. I actually respect that you want to get in there with that to work on the left hook. How did you
Mm.
take that whole conversation about him wanting to bring you in for sparring?
No, I respect it. Actually, maybe respect him even more simply because he know, once again, like I said, the hard work that he got in him. That I need to work on something. That guy got it. Let's go try to bring him to count so we can work on it and get better together. So, nah, I respect him wholeheartedly.
I got Spider Rico in Oregon. Do you have a favorite book?
A favorite book? I, I give you, I give you three of them.
Wow.
I give you three of them. The one I was talking about earlier, the Quantum Manifestation Code, and then two, both of the David Goggins books, Can't Hurt Me and Never Finish.
Nice. So when do
Those
you
three books
find
in
time to
particular.
read?
Shoot, I just got done fighting Saturday. I'm gonna run later on, so in the meantime, I can read right now.
So you physically read. You don't do audiobooks either during your run.
Nah, I don't like audiobooks. You can't really focus on it, so I like
Man, you
physical.
old fashioned. I love it.
Yeah.
We got Mr. Benny Hinn. Just wanted to go on the record saying I've been the flag bearer of the Jin Sasaki fight. I want to see you plant your feet at 147. What is the greatest piece of information you gained studying old school fighters in training?
You see how calm and cool I am. I would say that is the main thing, and I learned that from James Tony in particular. It was just like, why you all amped up, mad, and before a fight, boy, it's a fight. At the end of the day, you've been doing it forever. You ain't got to get all amped up for it, man. Just go in there and beat somebody up again. So it was simply that, trusting your skills, like back then, it was a whole bunch of skillful fighters. Like now, I see a whole bunch of people just trying to get in shape. That's it. I can last. I can go. I can last 12 rounds and just throw a whole lot of punches. So, but back then, I see they had the skills and game plan and discipline in what they was doing.
Johnny from the Hangout Spot in Florida says, Champ, what's good? It's Johnny from the Hangout Spot. Since we are both old school fight fans, give me your top five old school fighters of all time before the 2000s, please.
Um, I'm pretty sure Floyd could be considered in the 2000s. Would Roy Jones be 90s or 2000s?
Hey, man, put them in there
Nah,
if you want.
yeah, 90s, yes, yeah, for sure.
All right, so I could put my boy Roy, James Tony, Salvador Sanchez, Mike McCollum. Um, I ain't giving y'all just five. I just finna keep the ball rolling. Marvin Hagler, uh, Marvin with the whole four, Duran, Hearns, Leonard, Hagler, all of them. Salvador, I already said him. Shoot, it's a whole bunch. Mike McCollum, Jerry McClellan.
Mm.
Shoot, yeah, the list goes on and on and on. Like, shoot, Larry Holmes, that's my dog right there.
Shout out to
Shoot,
Larry
man.
Holmes. Yeah.
Yeah, I can keep that going forever. But yeah, it's a whole lot of people.
Great list. I got Ali and Dago. What up, Brian Jr.? How far up in weight do you see yourself going? You said the furthest is 160, so just sending him some love. Next one is from SP from London. What's good, champ? Have you read the book called The Inner Game of Tennis? It talks about what it takes to be the best in a one-on-one sport, the mental aspect.
No, I actually never heard of that one, but I'm glad you said it. I'm gonna look into it after this interview.
We got George Foster. Did you We gonna not say that. Mr. Perfect, who is your favorite female fighter today?
Oh, Clarissa all day. That girl that bad, man. She be doing her thing and like you see what she doing. She collecting accolades like it ain't nothing. Then she go out here and do it again. So now she got it all day long.
We got Tavon Burns that says, Tavon from Detroit. Brian, excluding Bud, who is the best fighter in 154-pound division?
At 154, shoot, that's a whole toss up. You see, that it's a whole lot going on over there. A whole lot of what is called upsets, a whole lot of upsets going on, a whole lot of this, a whole lot of this. So I can't truly say.
I got Dom in the OKC. What's good, champ? Thank you for coming on TBV for an interview. So, no words? All love. All right.
Well, I appreciate you.
Next one from Mr. Leon. What businesses are you invested in or out of boxing? If not, what businesses are you interested in getting into?
Right now, I'm not invested in anything, but I'm open to investing, I guess, into things. But right now, I have nothing on the books.
Tyler from Florida, not a question, just want to congratulate you on the win. You're going to be this era's Roy Jones Jr. 100 emoji.
Hey, that sounds amazing to me. The fact that you say mention my name with him, that's enough for me.
I got Mike B. Great work, champ. How do you stay calm and focused in a fight like you just had where you needed a spectacular performance to prove the haters wrong?
How I look at it, let's take it back to when we was a little kid. When you first started walking, you was over here stumbling, thinking about it a lot. But now, as an adult, you just go out here and do it. So it's the same thing for me. When I first started fighting, I was struggling, thinking too much, doing this and doing that. But I've been fighting since I was 7 years old. So sooner or later, you got to get calm in the ring and know, okay, it's just another day. It's just another step. It's just another punch. It's the same thing.
Ese Moro from Pennsylvania. What's up, champ? I picked against you during the Stantillion fight. As a Geo fan, that fight was hard to watch. Seeing Stantillion get beat like that, but you pulled the win and made me a fan. Wish you nothing but success in your career, and hopefully you can land a big unification fight. Appreciate the time. Salute emoji, boxing glove emoji. So all love, no question.
I appreciate that, boss man.
I got Z Pacino. Congrats on the win, champ, with the trophy emoji. Heard you got a few aliases. Just curious, which one of your aliases for Cuevas? Was it Brian Norman Jr., Junior Norman Bryan, B Norman, or that little light skinned dude from Georgia? I think they call him the assassin, I believe. Rolling on the floor laughing out loud.
It was all of them. All of them was in the ring that night. They all had a point to prove. They all came together and conjugated the perfect plan.
Great answer. I got Lord Mac and Cheese that says, I see Undisputed in the near future. It's light it's lightning in the damn hands, man. No question. Okay, so he just loves your speed. Do you consider
Mhm.
yourself fast?
I mean, y'all tell me.
Definitely was faster on these last two nights, boy. That looks like all of them, champ. I appreciate you for all your time and your patience, man. You are the man. Actually, we got George that says, did you feel you needed more time to develop before fighting Boots?
I feel like I'm ready to end the day of the week.
All right, and that is officially the last one. If you want to give out your social media for anybody crazy enough not to be following, you can do so. And once again, man, thank you so much.
I appreciate y'all too, man. But you want to catch me on IG, man, just get at me at official B dot Norman. That is official B dot Norman on IG. And we doing our thing, man. We building slow but steady, as you can see. We got two down. Let's keep the ball rolling.
Appreciate you. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Brian Norman Jr., your current WBO welterweight champ. On to the next one. Peace, champ.
I appreciate
All right.